it sort of leapt off the ground and into transition and away. I feel it was a faltering sort of, let's see how it goes this time. Noise of the traffic, which was quite interesting because the light-up that they had from the public in general was, some woman rang up to say, what was it, a little boy didn't recognize it. So
the flights into Battersea were done to dispel doubts regarding the noise levels within acceptable levels, but these silencers robbed the tip jets of power. It was cancelled after delays to the program due to... With no military order, there was no government money, but designated the Type Z would never find its way into the air.
The other area that we were hoping...
United States. And Okanagan had signed a letter of intent to buy one Rotodyne with an option to purchase 2 more within 3 years.
Now jump takeoff, meaning that wherever it's sitting,
Okay, so you overspeed the blades with 0 pitch and then dial pitch into them to do the jump.
the amount of torque that's put into the airframe. At a fly-in like this, I competed in that and I won the contest. The prize was $20,000.
Very unique machines. Dick built you this one because you wanted to fly
It
too.
only used 7.5 gallons, so literally they're, and that's a Subaru engine, so.
Up energy that we have in the rotor blade.
His first prototype was called the CCTD, for Gyrocopter Technology Demonstrator.
It's an aircraft, gyro, it's a helicopter.
Rotors, especially on gyroplanes, create enormous drag, which limits airspeed. He slowed the rotor down enough to almost eliminate any drag, thereby increasing his airspeed. He achieved what's called mu1, where the airspeed equals the rotor
Features of
tip's.
mu1 are the fact that we've been able to slow the rotor down so much that it now basically disappears.
The Aerohawk gyroplane is a 7-place vertical takeoff and landing rotorcraft that will cruise at 300 kilometers per hour. With a gyroplane operates at a much lower cost per seat mile. Random 2-place airborne observation platform for law enforcement and power line patrol. Vertical is possible when a gyroplane has a GBA patented collective pitch controlled rotor system. A gyroplane, such as the turbine-powered Hawk 4, is an aircraft that always flies in auto-rotation without engine power to the rotor. In a gyroplane, the rotor provides only lift. Thrust comes from an engine-driven propeller. As the gyroplane is thrust forward, the airflow through its unpowered rotor causes it to spin, much like wind through a windmill, creating lift. With the performance, cost, and safety advantages of sustained auto-rotative flight, Groen Brothers Aviation can see beyond the widespread adoption of the Aerohawk gyroplane. As a result of its leadership in the field of auto-rotation, Groen Brothers Aviation was chosen by the U.S. Department of Defense to be prime contractor on the successful first phase of the DARPA heliplane program. And the future begins with the GBA Aerohawk gyroplane. With a combination of safety, reliability, performance, and economy,